You're staring in the mirror, brushing your teeth, but something's wrong. Your reflection feels like a stranger. Whose life are you living? The job, the routine, the fake smile for friends. It's a mask. Have you ever wondered who you'd be without everyone else's expectations? Carl Jung called this journey individuation, the process of becoming your true self. You'll learn how to start this journey, face your hidden self, and live authentically. Stick around, because this could be the moment you stop running from who you really are. A life that isn't yours. You're 32, maybe younger, maybe older, but you're stuck. You've got a marketing job, friends who send memes, and a Netflix queue longer than your to-do list. On paper, life's fine. But inside, you're lost. You scroll X late at night, watching influencers flaunt perfect lives and feel hollow. You say yes to things you hate, overtime, parties, trends, because that's what you're supposed to do. Society's shaped you. Get a degree, climb the ladder, post the highlight reel. When's the last time you asked, what do I want? You're not alone. A 2023 Gallup poll found 60% of adults feel disconnected from their purpose, living on autopilot. Parents, peers, algorithms, they've molded you into someone you barely recognize. Mornings start with notifications, not dreams. You're reacting, not creating. You're tired of it. You want your direction, your true self. That's where Carl Jung steps in, with a map called Individuation. From false to true self. You're searching for answers, and you find Carl Jung, a Swiss psychologist who wasn't just a thinker but a guide to the soul. In the early 20th century, Jung said you're born with a unique self, but life buries it under masks. He called these the persona, the you show to fit in. Beneath lies your true self, waiting. Individuation is the journey to uncover that self, peeling off false layers to integrate your conscious and unconscious mind. Jung wrote, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Individuation isn't about perfection, it's about wholeness. You face your fears, flaws, and dreams, weaving them into a life that's yours. It's messy, raw, sometimes scary, but it's freedom. You're not becoming someone new, you're becoming you. Let's explore the 4 stages of this journey, with stories and steps to start today. The stages of the individuation process. You're ready to begin. But individuation isn't a checklist, it's a path with twists. Jung outlined key stages: meeting your shadow, encountering your anima/animus, dialoguing with yourself, and achieving integrity. Each stage has a story to reflect your struggles and actions to take. Let's dive in. Stage 1. Meeting the shadow work. You're Sarah, 29, a teacher known as the nice one. You smile through stress, say yes to everyone, and bury your anger. But one day, you snap at a colleague over a small error, and guilt hits hard. Why did you lash out? That's your shadow, the parts you've hidden: anger, envy, fear, shame. Jung said the shadow is what you reject in yourself, often projected onto others. You dislike your coworker's arrogance? It might mirror your own buried pride. Shadow work means facing these parts without judgment. You realize Sarah's anger isn't wrong. It's a sign she's overworked, undervalued. You journal. What am I hiding? What triggers me? You notice you envy a friend's confidence. Instead of resenting it, you ask, how can I be bolder? A 2019 study in Journal of Clinical Psychology found shadow work reduces self-criticism and boosts resilience by 30%. You're not erasing your shadow, you're learning from it. Action. Journal 5 minutes daily. What emotion am I avoiding? What? Name one shadow trait, e.g. jealousy, and ask, what's it teaching me? Be honest, start small. This is shadow work, your first step in deep self-discovery. Stage 2. Meeting the anima/animus. You're moving deeper, and a new figure emerges, your anima or animus. Jung said the anima is the feminine energy in men, the animus the masculine in women, qualities you've suppressed to fit society's rules. You're Alex, 35, a corporate lawyer, all logic and hustle. You're proud of your toughness, but you're drawn to poetry, art, things you call soft. That's your anima, urging you to embrace sensitivity. You try Alex's experiment. Watch a film that stirs your heart, not your head. You cry during a family scene, unlocking memories of your dad's stories you ignored. You start sketching, not for likes, but for joy. A 2021 study in psychology of aesthetics found creative expression balances emotional and rational brain networks, increasing well-being by 25%. Your anima/animus isn't a stereotype. It's your soul's other half, guiding you to wholeness. Action. For 1 week, try an unlike you activity that draws you. Painting, journaling emotions, reading mythology. Ask, what part of me is awakening? Note resistance. It signals you're touching the unconscious. This step fuels your journey to becoming yourself. Stage 3. Dialogue with the self. You're deeper now, and the self appears, not your ego, but the archetype of wholeness, like a wise inner guide. You're Priya, 31, a nurse who's always put others first. You're burned out, questioning your career. One night, you meditate, picturing a wise elder version of yourself. You ask, what do I need? The answer, trust your instinct to heal, but set boundaries. It's not magic. It's your unconscious speaking through imagery, as Jung taught. You start saying no to extra shifts, making time for yoga. You dream of a wellness practice and take one step, researching certifications. Jung said, the self is the union of opposites, the center of the psyche. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Psychology found active imagination boosts self-awareness by 20%. You're not chasing answers. You're listening to the one inside. Action. Spend 5 minutes daily in active imagination. Sit quietly, visualize a wise figure, elder guide, and ask, what's my next step? Write down images or words. Trust the process, even if it's odd. This dialogue drives deep self-discovery and inner healing. Stage 4. Integrity of self. You're nearing wholeness, integrating shadow, anima/animus, and self. You're Leo, 42, a chef who chased Michelin stars and critics' praise. Through individuation, you faced your shadow, fear of failure, embraced your animus, nurturing through food, and heard yourself. Cook for meaning, not fame. You open a small diner, serving soulful dishes, connecting with customers. You're not perfect, but you're authentic. Your ego and unconscious align. Integrity means living your truth, not society's script. Jung wrote, individuation gathers the world into oneself. A 2022 study in Journal of Personality found authentic living increases life satisfaction by 25%. You're free, not by escaping expectations, but by choosing your own. Action. Write a 1-page vision of your authentic life. Values, relationships, work. Take one daily action toward it, e.g., decline a draining task. Reflect weekly. Am I closer to my true self? This builds integrity, your final step. Why this journey matters. You're thinking, this sounds hard. Why bother? Because individuation is freedom. You've worn masks, employee, friend, happy online, to fit in, but they're suffocating. Individuation lifts them, letting you breathe. You heal your pain's roots, the shadow's shame, the animus suppression, the ego's pride. A 2023 study in psychotherapy research found Jungian therapy cuts anxiety by 35% by resolving unconscious conflicts. You're not just finding yourself, you're healing yourself. This journey frees you from expectations. You stop chasing likes, promotions, or shoulds. You live authentically, like Sarah teaching with boundaries, Alex sketching for joy, Priya healing with purpose, Leo cooking with love. You're not perfect, but you're whole. You're not society's puppet. You're you. That's worth everything. Jung's vision. You're feeling something deeper. Jung wasn't just a psychologist. He bridged mind and soul. He saw individuation as spiritual, not just mental. The self isn't only your psyche's center. It's your link to something greater. Call it the universe, God, or meaning. Jung wrote, individuation is a dialogue with the divine within. Your shadow, anima, and self are your soul's language, guiding you to purpose. Psychology meets spirituality here. A 2021 study in Journal of Humanistic Psychology found Jungian practices like active imagination boost spiritual well-being by 20%. You're not just fixing your mind, you're awakening your soul. Jung believed every human carries this spark. Your journey to becoming yourself is sacred, a dance between ego and infinity. Are you ready to face yourself? You're at a crossroads. You could keep living someone else's life, safe, predictable, empty. Or you could start individuation, facing your shadow, embracing your anima, listening to yourself, living with integrity. It's tough. You'll cry, doubt, stumble, but it's worth more than anything. Jung said, "There is no coming to consciousness without pain." Are you ready to face yourself? The journey to becoming yourself is the only one that matters. Your challenge, start tonight. Journal one shadow trait. 5 minutes, no excuses. Try one action this week. Explore your anima, dialogue with yourself, or write your vision. If this sparked something, hit that like button, share it with someone searching for their truth, and subscribe for more deep self-discovery and inner healing. Comment, what's one step you'll take to become yourself? Let's build a community of truth seekers, walking this path together. The world can't define you, only you can. Start now.